Stop everything. Don't scroll. This moment is not random. Heaven has arranged this exact second for you to hear what I'm about to say. I am speaking directly to your spirit. This is not just a message. This is divine intervention. You need to hear these words because what you did changed everything. What you did shifted the course of what was meant to happen. I had a plan, and you changed my mind completely. I saw the moment you forgave when you didn't have to. I watched when you chose kindness over revenge. I witnessed the moment you fell to your knees and said, "God, I still trust you." That moment moved heaven. That single act, your decision to love when it was easier to hate, rewrote what was written against you. You don't even realize the power that was released when you chose faith over fear. You didn't just pray. You touched my heart. You didn't just wait. You worshipped through your pain. And I, the Lord your God, looked down and said, this one, I will bless." You see, there were battles you didn't know were being fought over your life. There were judgments waiting to be carried out, doors that were about to close, storms that were set to rise. But what you did, your obedience, your surrender, your forgiveness, shifted the entire outcome. I changed my mind about what was coming next. The story that was meant to end in loss will now end in victory. The chapter that was meant to close in sorrow will now overflow with joy. Because you moved my heart, I'm moving heaven for you. Stop for a moment and breathe that in. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are seen. I saw your tears when no one else did. I heard your whispered prayers in the middle of the night. I felt the weight you carried, the silent battles you fought while pretending to be strong. But child, I need you to understand, none of it was wasted. Every tear was a seed. Every act of faith was a key. Every moment you kept believing was rewriting destiny itself. Comment 777 if you feel this truth burning in your heart, because this is your divine confirmation. You didn't just survive, you triggered a miracle. What was supposed to break you built you. What was meant to destroy you prepared you. And now the tables are turning. I'm not just bringing you out of this, I'm bringing you up higher. You're stepping into a season of restoration that will leave even your enemies in awe. The same people who doubted you will witness the power of what I'm about to do in your life. You've asked, God, did my prayers even matter? My child, they didn't just matter, they moved eternity. When you prayed for others, instead of cursing them, you mirrored my heart. When you gave, even when you were in need, you reflected my nature. When you stayed faithful in the waiting, you activated divine timing. I had a different outcome written, but your faith, your compassion, your obedience changed my mind completely. You were not aware of how close you came to giving up, but heaven was watching. Angels surrounded you, whispering strength when you felt weak. I assigned protection over you when danger was near. There were moments where darkness demanded your downfall, but because you chose love, I said, no, this one belongs to me. You shifted heaven's decision through the power of your heart. Now, listen carefully because the next thing I'm about to say will ignite your spirit. The delay is over. The waiting is ending. The blessings that were paused are being released right now. What was blocked is opening. What was withheld is being poured out. You've proven faithful, and now I'm proving that I am faithful too. You are about to see the kind of breakthrough that will silence every doubt, every fear, every critic. The financial freedom you've prayed for, it's closer than you think. The doors that were once locked are about to swing wide. I'm positioning you for opportunities that no man can take credit for. Promotions, divine connections, unexpected provision, all are aligning because your heart stayed pure. You didn't chase money, you chased me. You didn't seek fame, you sought faith. That's why I'm about to bless you beyond measure. You're not walking into just financial stability, you're walking into financial freedom, not temporary relief, but generational overflow. If you believe this is your word, hit that like button right now, because your agreement is activating something in the spirit. I'm not asking for your applause, I'm asking for your faith, because faith moves mountains, faith unlocks miracles, faith changes my mind, and your faith, child, has done exactly that. There was a season where I was silent, not because I abandoned you, but because I was watching. I was watching how you'd respond when it felt like nothing was happening. And oh, you surprised heaven. You didn't curse me in your pain. You didn't walk away when the answer didn't come. You stayed. You trusted. You kept praying. And in doing so, you proved that your love for me was real. That's why I've turned my face toward you again. That's why I'm moving in ways you can't explain. The storm that was meant to destroy you has now become your testimony. The valley that broke others will be the place where your victory is born. The weapon that was formed against you will not just fail, it will backfire. What the enemy meant for harm, I am using for your good. You've shifted the timeline of your destiny through obedience, and now the rewards are coming fast. Promotions, reconciliations, healing, abundance, they're all on their way. I'm not delaying, I'm delivering. You've wondered why things had to be so hard. Why did you have to cry so much? Why did it feel like everything was being stripped away? Because I was making space for what's next. I was clearing out the clutter of old pain, old habits, old fears to make room for miracles. You couldn't carry the new while holding on to the old. So yes, it hurt. But now it's about to make sense. Every loss is about to return multiplied. Every closed door is about to reveal a better one. Every delay was divine. I saw you when you chose to forgive someone who never said sorry. That single moment changed heaven's records. I saw when you released anger that you had every right to hold. That one act rewrote judgment into mercy. That's when I said, I'm changing my mind. This one has learned my heart. You became more like me when you chose love over pride. You reflected my nature when you extended grace. And that more than anything made me say, it is time to bless them. Comment 777 if you're ready to receive the blessing, your forgiveness unlocked. Because it's not just spiritual, it's tangible. The same way your heart shifted heaven's plans, heaven is about to shift earth's reality for you. Unexpected money, divine favor, new opportunities. I'm orchestrating them all. You're about to see my hand move in places you thought were impossible. This isn't coincidence. This is consequence of faith, of love, of surrender. Stop everything and hear me. I'm not the God of maybe, I'm the God of certainty. When I decide to bless you, no power can block it. When I choose to elevate you, no one can demote you. You've been overlooked by people, but chosen by heaven. Rejected by men, but appointed by God. You thought you were being forgotten, but I was positioning you behind the scenes for a comeback that will shock even you. You're about to walk into rooms where your name was never mentioned, but your favor was pre-approved. You're about to receive calls you didn't expect, messages that change your life, opportunities that feel supernatural because they are. I'm aligning you with destiny, not by chance, but by design. What you did changed my mind completely. And now, heaven's agenda for your life has accelerated. You've been asking, God, when will things finally change? And I say to you, now. This is the shift. This is the turning point. This is the season where what you prayed for becomes what you live in. The promises are maturing. The harvest is ready. The time is now. Don't doubt it. Don't question it. Receive it. because your faith has unlocked the timing of heaven. If you're still watching this, it's because you were meant to. Nothing about this moment is random. I'm confirming through this very word that your life is about to experience a divine reversal. You thought it was over, but it's just beginning. You thought the pain was for punishment, but it was for preparation. You thought you'd lost too much, but I'm restoring more than you imagined. This isn't just a new season, it's a new story. The kind where everything that was meant for evil turns to good. So stay with me. Keep your heart open, because the next few weeks will bring signs that confirm everything I've said. You'll see unusual favor, unexpected blessings, and divine alignments that make you say, "Only God could have done this." That's because I'm revealing my glory through your life. The same people who questioned you will witness my hand upon you. You'll walk in rooms filled with peace where you once carried pain. You'll step into provision where you once saw lack. You'll experience healing where you once felt broken. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. This is your divine turnaround. Comment 777 below if you feel this in your spirit, because agreement activates acceleration. Heaven responds to faith, and your faith is moving mountains right now. Don't just watch, believe. Don't just hear, receive. Don't just hope, expect. Because I, your God, have changed my mind completely about you. What was meant for delay is now destined for deliverance. What was written for sorrow is now rewritten for celebration. What was meant to end in tears will end in triumph. Stay tuned, because what comes next will make everything worth it. Listen closely, because what happens next will unfold fast. You are stepping into a chain of events that I, the Lord, have set in motion because of what you did. You have proven your heart, and now heaven is responding. The things that once resisted you will now work for you. The walls that stood tall against you are falling. The people who doubted you will watch your elevation and wonder how it happened so suddenly. It is because I have chosen to reward what the world could not see, the quiet acts of faith. The moments you stood firm when no one was watching. You thought your prayers vanished into silence, but they were seeds buried in time. Now those seeds are breaking through the soil. The answers are coming to the surface. I am moving in places you cannot see, arranging encounters, aligning opportunities, weaving together miracles that fit perfectly with your destiny. What you did in secret has released favor in public. What you surrendered in pain has opened doors of purpose. This is not random grace, it is divine justice. I saw how you carried the weight of disappointment, yet chose to smile anyway. I saw how you treated people with compassion when you were the one who needed comfort. That is why I am turning the narrative. You are not entering the same life you left behind. You are walking into a new atmosphere where peace replaces anxiety, where joy overflows, where sorrow once lived. The same mouth that spoke doubt over you will soon speak admiration. The same hands that pushed you away will reach for you again, not out of pity, but out of recognition of my favor on your life. You have not been waiting in vain. Every moment of patience was building a foundation for what is about to come. The blessings I have prepared require maturity, not haste. I could have given it to you sooner, but it would have crushed you, not crowned you. You had to grow into the weight of your calling. You had to learn to trust me when everything looked impossible. And you did. You stayed when others ran. You believed when others mocked. You sowed when nothing seemed to grow. That is why I am pouring out what eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. What you did changed my mind completely, and now you will see the evidence of that shift. Stop for a moment and feel it, the peace that is beginning to settle over your spirit. The anxiety that once controlled your nights is breaking. The heaviness you carried for years is lifting. You are being renewed, refreshed, and restored. My spirit is breathing life into places that once felt lifeless. You are not behind, you are right on schedule. You have not missed your destiny. It is unfolding now, perfectly timed with my plan. I am redeeming lost years, restoring broken connections, renewing strength you thought was gone forever. You wondered why certain people left your life. I removed them because they couldn't go where I'm taking you. Some were attached to your pain, not your purpose. Some were drawn to your struggle, not your strength. I had to separate you so you could see your worth through my eyes. Loneliness was never punishment, it was preparation. Solitude was never rejection, it was refinement. I took you into the quiet so you could hear me clearly. And now, as you step out again, you'll do so with new confidence, new clarity, and new power. You are rising, and no one can stop what I have begun. Comment 777 if this resonates with your spirit, because this is not coincidence, this is confirmation. You are not stepping back into survival mode, you are stepping into divine expansion. I am enlarging your territory, extending your influence, and multiplying your resources. Financial freedom is not a dream, it is a divine appointment. I am removing the limitations that held you down and replacing them with open doors that lead to abundance. You will no longer work for peace, peace will work for you. You will no longer chase opportunities, opportunities will chase you. I have seen your heart's posture. You did not give to be seen, you gave because you love. You did not forgive for reward, you forgave because you trust. And that trust has become the foundation of your miracle. I am turning hidden faith into visible fruit. People will begin to see the evidence of my hand on you. They will say, something has changed about them, and they will be right. The glow, the peace, the breakthrough that is the result of your obedience. What you did in the dark is about to shine in the light. I am also restoring your voice. You lost your confidence because of the criticism, the rejection, the misunderstanding. But I am giving it back stronger than before. You will speak with authority. You will influence with grace. You will lead with wisdom that comes from pain turned into purpose. The words that once broke you will now empower others. You will become the encourager you once needed. This is not by accident, it is by assignment. I am raising you as a light in dark spaces, as a healer in a hurting world, as a carrier of my presence. Do not be afraid of the new. The changes coming are not to harm you, but to elevate you. The uncertainty you feel is not danger, it is destiny stretching your faith. Trust me, even when the path feels unfamiliar, every step you take is guided, every door you walk through is protected. I have gone before you to make the crooked paths straight. The fear that once held you hostage will no longer have authority. You have outgrown the prison of your past. You have graduated into purpose. Your healing is happening, even now. Not just in your body, but in your heart, your mind, and your memories. I am rewriting your emotions, resetting your thoughts, renewing your perspective. The heaviness that has lingered in your chest for years is leaving. You are being healed layer by layer, moment by moment. Do not rush the process. I am the author of time, and I make all things beautiful in their appointed season. And child, your appointed season has arrived. You thought your best days were behind you, but they are just beginning. You thought you missed your window, but I am opening new ones. The vision that died in your hands is coming back to life. I am breathing fresh purpose into dry dreams. You will see new opportunities rise from the ashes of what you lost. I am not restoring you to what you had. I am restoring you to more than you imagined. The ending you feared will become the beginning you celebrate. The pain you endured is producing the power you will walk in. If you believe this, hit that like button right now, because your faith is connecting with my promise. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not abandoned. You are appointed. This is your divine reset, your fresh start, your awakening. The heavens are responding because of what you did. Your love moved mountains. Your prayer shifted timelines. Your faith changed my mind. I am not just blessing you, I am rewriting your story. Stay close to me, because the best chapter has just begun. Listen closely, my beloved child, because this is the closing of one chapter and the awakening of another. Everything you have endured, every lesson, every tear, every silent prayer, it has led to this moment. You stand now at the edge of fulfillment, and I, the Lord your God, am saying to you, what you did changed everything. You moved my heart, and because of that, I am moving mountains for you. You are no longer the one who waits for miracles, you are walking inside them. The things you once begged for will now chase you. The doors that refused to open will now swing wide with ease. The favor that felt distant will now rest heavily upon you. I am not only blessing you for what you have done, I am blessing those connected to you because of your obedience. Your family, your friends, your future generations will eat from the harvest you have sown in tears. This is the legacy of faith, the reward of endurance. You were tested, and you did not break. You were crushed, but you did not crumble. You chose to keep believing, even when hope felt out of reach. And that faith, it has changed the atmosphere around your life. The spiritual climate is shifting in your favor. Expect sudden breakthroughs. Expect restoration. Expect miracles that leave you speechless. You will soon look back and realize that the pain was a bridge, not a barrier. The setbacks were setups for your success. The rejection was redirection. I was never punishing you. I was positioning you. Everything you thought you lost is returning in greater measure. The love you gave freely is coming back multiplied. The peace you prayed for is becoming permanent. The storm that surrounded you has exhausted its power, and now you stand in the sunlight of my promise. So lift your head, breathe in this moment. You are no longer striving, you are thriving. No longer waiting, you are walking. No longer asking, now receiving. What you did changed my mind, but your faith sealed the promise. The angels that once guarded your survival are now assigned to your success. You are covered, you are chosen, you are equipped, and I, the Lord, will finish what I have begun in you. Do not hide your light anymore. Share this message, spread this hope, and let the world know that I still move, I still speak, I still save. The same God who saw you in pain is the God who will now display you in purpose. Let your story be a testimony. Let your healing be a sign. Let your life be proof that my promises never fail. Comment 777 if you feel this truth burning in your heart. Hit that like button to declare your agreement with heaven. Subscribe to this channel and be part of a movement of faith that is transforming lives across the world. Together, we are rising, believing, and walking in divine power. Every view, every prayer, every word of faith here sends a ripple through the spirit realm. Stay connected, because this is not the end, it's the beginning of something extraordinary. Your breakthrough is no longer coming, it has arrived. Your purpose is no longer hidden, it's unfolding. Your future is no longer uncertain, it's written in light. So walk boldly, speak confidently, love freely. You have changed my mind completely, and now I am changing your world forever. This is your time. This is your testimony. This is your divine moment. Stay faithful, stay strong, and watch what I do next.